What is up, guys? Kris Jardine here, aka Snaggle J, back with another episode in our Vancouver Custom Historical Expansion franchise. If you haven't already, or if you missed some of the previous episodes, make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/OOTP Developments. We host all of the archives of our streams on there. We've been posting some Perfect Team stuff on there. For those of you who were live here in the chat, we just opened up a bunch of packs in Perfect Team. The beta is ongoing right now. If you're watching this on the archives, jump over, check out that Perfect Team video. We had some really, really nice pulls, including my Holy Grail card, the Rocket himself. Last time here on the Vancouver franchise, we played April and May of the 1998 season. We are currently sitting at 25-25, which I have to say, for an expansion franchise, is pretty respectable. We are currently almost up to the first-year player draft. We have a 3-game set against Cleveland, and then we're going to jump in and we are going to do the 1998 draft and see what kind of talent we're going to be able to add to the squad. I don't think we have anybody in the running for All-Stars, which is kind of sad. Taking a quick look at our team, we definitely have to look at what we're going to do in the leadoff spot. Bob Hamlin's been a bit of a weak spot. Jermaine Dye's been struggling since we called him up. We're having some issues at shortstop with Cal. Our pitching's been pretty good. We brought up 33-year-old Doug Linton just to eat some innings there while some of our young guys get a little more established. We had some good arms in the bullpen. Quantrill, Powell, and Embry have been pretty good. Belinda's been pretty good as well. So our pitching has not been bad. Again, 5th, 7th, 8th. We've been struggling with the bat. 16th in runs scored, that's a problem. That is something that we cannot have continuing to happen as we move on through this franchise. We lose 4-1. Again, offense non-existent. We win 7-6. It's going to load up the database for the draft, and we're going to jump in and do that. The UI has, we've made some big improvements to the UI this year. Contra for sure. All right. It is draft time, chat. Guys, give me 1 second. Sorry. I didn't want to blow my nose when everyone was, watching. Let's delete all these messages. All right, let's jump in. Let's jump right into this draft, chat. We're picking 4th behind the other 3 expansion teams, Mexico City, Charlotte, Las Vegas. So let's see what everybody picks. Mexico City takes Mark Quinn. Who? He looks good. He looks good, chat. Charlotte goes with Timmy Hudson. Pretty solid pick. Timmy Hudson, looking good. Probably going to jump into the rotation right away. Ben Petrick goes to Las Vegas, and that means it is our turn. Let's see who the scouting director recommends. Scouting director recommends Terrence Q. Long. Probably not the direction we're going to go in. Osa's not a big fan. Our scout's a little high on him. Fire the scout immediately, right? Yeah, I agree. Batters, we've got we've got Carlos Beltran and Lance Berkman available, and our scout wants to take Terrence Long. Excuse me? All right, so options. We've got Beltran. Beltran's 21. Okay. Good all-around hitter. Center fielder. He's got a good speed stealing combination, so he's going to be able to steal some bases. We're definitely going to be... For those of you who remember when we fired our trainer in the Milwaukee Brewers franchise, that could be happening very soon. We may end up doing a little more Snaggle J managerial role play. So, I mean, center fielder, switch hitter, 21, just turned 21, 21 and 41 days. Speed, good range and arm. So Beltran's a possibility. Berkman's also a switch hitter. Little older, 22, so he's a year and a quarter older. Not very good defensively. Defensively, he's on the struggle bus. Does have a good arm, but he does not play the outfield very well. That's dangerous. Now, again, we have the DH. Even though we're in the National League, everyone has DH now. So the possibility is there that we could rip him as a DH. Osa's a little higher on his contact ratings. So, I mean, that's the thing. Earl Weaver baseball. I mean, I'm leaning Beltran here. Only because I feel like the center field is probably a more scarce position. He's a bit younger, so we have longer time for him to develop. Yeah, I feel like Beltran's probably the maybe not safer, but I feel like Beltran is probably the better selection. Or we go Vernon Wells. No, I'm kidding. Let's take Beltran. Oh, crap. We simmed ahead. Oops. So Berkman went with the next pick. Berkman went with the next pick to the A's. AJ Burnett went to the White Sox. Durazzo, Singleton, Melvin Moore. Roy Halladay goes to the Brewers at 10. Gil Mesh, Freddie Garcia, Alfonso Soriano. Terrence Long ends up going 18th to the Blue Jays. BJ Ryan. Some interesting picks out there. Eric Gagne goes to Charlotte. Nice. Oh, Vernon Wells, chat. V-dub. Oh, Billy Koch is still available. Oh yeah, no. Scouting director is going to find himself unemployed. He wants me to go Chris Woodward. Chris Woodward. Man, defensive first shortstop. That is some but see, Osa hates him. Our scout is way, way high on Chris Woodward. Saying he's basically a defense first shortstop. Osa likes his ratings as well. I don't know. How do you pass up Vernon Wells? I mean, we just took a center fielder. Also, Vernon Wells is an impossible sign for us. Impossible. Don't know if we want to go down the impossible sign, because we really don't have a lot of extra money to be throwing at people. Wiki Gonzalez, D'Angelo Jimenez. That's true. But again, if we can't sign him, it doesn't matter. If he's an impossible signability, if we end up not being able to sign him, it doesn't matter if he's trade bait or not. I don't really like the Chris Woodward thing. Yeah, it's going to take $2 million, and that's $2 million we don't have. Here's the thing. That's $2 million we don't have. Especially considering we're going to give $2 million to Beltran. We have Rick Ankiel floating around here. Oh. 99 stuff potential? 97, extremely hard. I'm willing to go down that road. Still got some good relievers. V-Dub's still out there. It's because of that impossible signing. Oh, yeah, we'll take the Ankiel. We'll take our chances. He's only, and the thing is with Ankiel, he's only 18. Not even 19 years old yet. So there's lots of ways that can go. We'll send him down to low A and see if he can figure it out. Vicente Padilla from Nicaragua. Who do they want me to take? Kevin Baker, first baseman. Oh, it's Kevin Barker. Kevin Baker. No, Kevin Barker. I mean, a poor hitting DH. I think I'm better off taking somebody like Padilla, who can be a good reliever, good control. 5 pitches, 6 pitches. Man. Bullpen guy. Recommended slot, sick. All right. Somebody finally take Vernon Wells? Yeah, White Sox. All right, good for them. Good for them. Jamie Arnold. Jamie Arnold. Strictly bullpen, no stamina, a little bit of movement, poor stuff. Osif's not a big fan. Not much kicking around, chat. I mean, at this point, we'll just take whoever the scout recommends, I guess. Let's see. Do I want batting potential? Yeah. So we got Trent Durrington. Oh, sorry. Sorry, chat. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, I got a bit. Trent Durrington looks like an interesting prospect. 60 contact potential, 75 speed, 75 stealing, 83 sack bunt. Lacks the game smarts to admit his own lack of effort. Ugh. So he's the guy everyone loves to hate. Gap potential, Anthony Sanders is a 61. Nobody with any real power potential left. Travis Dawkins has 74 eye potential. K's potential, he's good in that too. Fielding at primary position, we got Cletus Davidson, Julio Ramirez. Cletus Davidson has 100 stealing, 74 speed, 94 sack bunt, 79 range. Where does he play? Second and short, mostly second. This is Julio Ramirez. Can play a mean center field. No arm, though. Some guys with some speed. 100. Let's do that. Offer slot. At this point, we'll just we'll complete the draft. We'll let them do their thing. You're new to Perfect Team. How do you play games? The games simulate on their own. You'll see the clock when you're in Perfect Team. There's a clock right where I am. The games will simulate on their own when the clock runs out. You can set up all your lineup and everything beforehand. Right up where my face is, there's a submit team button. I got to change the title of the stream, which reminds me. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Reminded me because we're not actually doing the perfect team anymore. OOTP development. Sorry, chat. Let's see. Yeah. Excellent. Right on, USF. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. All right. Let's go see what's going on in our negotiate with draftees. They're all pending offers, so that's good. All right, let's go back to our team home screen. Let's get through this week. See if we can get anyone signed. Get them all set up somewhere. Expos are crushing it over in the AL East. Pedro Estachio wants to hang around. NL All-Star voting, we don't have anybody in it, right? I really wish we did, but we don't have anyone playing good enough to be an All-Star. Boo. All right, well, let's see what Pedro Estachio wants for a contract extension. So he wants $3.1 million average annual value, 4 years, $12.4 million. He's currently 5-5 with a 4.25 ERA in 13 games. 82 and 2/3 innings, 83 hits, 39 runs, 67. I mean, he's not bad. He's pitching pretty good, but that's gonna be that's gonna be a hard pass, I think. That's gonna be a hell no. I agree. Heck no. What did I get out of here? Boom, boom, boom. See what we can get for him. All right, that Burba. Garrett Anderson hitting 309, homer. Not bad. Solid. Derek Bell. What? Sorry, chat. All right. Paul Shuey, Chad Ojea, Mark Bellhorn, Troy O'Leary, Wildy Carrillo, Tim Hicks, Craig Wilson, Hector Ricardo, but he's reliever. We don't really want to trade him for a reliever. I'm okay with getting a prospect. I'm not okay with getting a prospect reliever. Jordan Brown? Nah, he's defense for a shortstop. That's not going to get it done. It's not going to get it done, chat. Well, nothing really any good. I think what we'll do is we'll set him to available and see if anybody comes at us closer to the trade deadline and maybe says, yo, hey, guy, we're willing to take him off your hands Overpay. Beltran's. Oh, yeah. So Ankiel signed, right? Where'd he go? Where'd Ankiel go? Probably to... Where'd they send him? He's in the old... man, Ellerton's lighting it up as closer. Ankiel goes to AAA. I don't really like that idea. I'd rather send him down to like AA. I know he's got the arrow, but I'd rather see him in like AA. Where did I just send him? What is happening right now? Why is nobody where I want them to be? Where'd he go? That's weird. Chat? AAA? So where is he? He's with the San Bernardino Trappers. Is that a team that I have? What? Where'd he go? Oh, wait. That's why. We didn't have... Okay, got it. We're good now, chat. We didn't have the AAA team displayed. We had the AA team displayed twice. Woo! Getting a little worried there for a second, chat. All right. Scott Ellerton, what's he doing? He's 1-6. We sent him down. Try to get him turned around a little bit. Why is he... Oh, he's close. He's pitching good. 3 saves, 6 innings, no runs allowed. We're going to leave him down there for a bit longer because he was T-rash with us. Braden Looper. He's pitching okay. Well, no, he's not. He's pitching terrible, actually. All right. And then we've got Young Kwang Kim. He's pitching all right. I like it. All right. All right. Let's back on the sim trail here. I've received a message. He definitely wants a major league contract as part of the signing bonus. Oh, my. Beltran. What is up here, man? He wants major league minimum, so we'll offer him that. What? Well, that's going to be a problem, chat. It's not over the recommended slot bonus. Recommended slot bonus is 208000. Oh, that he's not going to like that. Chat, we're going to lose our number 4 overall draft pick because we don't have any money. At least we have Rick Ankiel. Eric, you're right, buddy. Can we get a little bit of money? We will get a compensation pick, yes. Yeah. Man, oh man, oh man. Please, Carlos Beltran, take what I offered you. Please. Please. He'll be all right. Mike Catherine, you're fine. Don't be a big baby. Chat, we're winning some games though. We're 5 games over 500 now. We're looking good. 3rd in the division. Got anybody creeping into the All-Star conversation? No. Nope, definitely not, chat. All right, let's play another week and see what happens. Look at that. We're up to 2nd in the division. Ugh. I want to meet his demands, but I can't. How can I get more money? I can't. There's no way. He's not going to budge. Can I change it here? Oh, why won't it let me change that? The negative... Chat, we're hemorrhaging money. We're hemorrhaging money, chat. We really are. We're hemorrhaging money right now. No one wants Cal Ripken. We are hemorrhaging money right now. I know. Expansion team finances. Woo! Baby. This is not good. Chat, if Carlos Beltran goes on to be... And I can't even do that. No. Oh my geez. Oh, chat. That's going to suck so bad. That's going to suck so bad, chat. We're going to lose our number 4 pick. Surefire Hall of Famer Carlos Beltran is going to walk for nothing. Hey, Quentin McCracken on a 20-game hit streak. Let's go, baby. We're going to lose him for nothing. Well, we're going to get a compensatory pick. Cal Ripken Jr. suspended 8 games. For what? He got into it with Dwight Gooden? Cal's catching a little bit of fire, by the way. I put him on the trade block. He's been white hot. We're still second place, chat. That's the worst part. We got to look at what we're doing with our pitching staff. Doug Linton sucks. Badly. Let's see. Rosters and transactions. Who do we got in the 40-man? Jose Rosado. Is he up in the big thing? He's up in the big club. Why isn't he starting? Where is he? Oh, he is starting. He's right there. 7-1. Doug Linton with that nice 11 ERA. What a guy. That Doug Linton making $270,000. Bum. Where's Luke Hall at? 6-3 in AAA. 257. Call him up. I agree. The active roster is full. Can we send Doug Linton down to? You know what? Let's just kind of delete player. Let's just release him. Whatever. Rick Ankiel already called up to AAA. Ow. It's 3-2. 3-2 with a 1.16 ERA? Oh, chat. Let's go. Rick Ankiel's getting a call, chat. Maybe a Doug Linton sacrifice. I do have the AI handle promotions and demotions just for the stream because I don't really have the time to go through, and I don't want to go through on stream and move them all around. Oh, chat. Well, we gotta get Ellerton. How's Ellerton doing? 1-0, 6 saves. He's pitching pretty good. We're gonna leave him down there for a bit longer, though. We're bringing Rick. Chat. We're doing it. We're doing it live. Rick Ankiel. Let's move these guys actually, and Rosado will start today, and then we'll throw Ankiel tomorrow. Rick Ankiel. Over under 8 runs allowed in his first start. Over under 8 runs allowed. I'm going to say under barely. Tim Salmon chat having a good season. That was a big money under. All right, well, let's see. Who's pitching today? Where am I? What year is this? Rosado. 4 runs allowed. We'll see. Rosado's pitching today. Gonna throw a 1-hitter. Goes this. All right. Why is it going back to Estachio? Strict order, chat. I want my strict order going. I don't be always starting highest rested. Get out of here with that. NL fan phoning. Anyone making it in there yet? No one. No one getting any all-star love, chat. We won 7-4. Beltran, gone. Okay, let's look at the bad news first. I know. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I didn't offer. That wasn't good. Whoops. Can I take that back? Dang it. Doesn't matter anyway. Now let's look at the good. Rick Ankiel, 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 4 walks, 5 Ks. He was Rick Ankiel, chat. Picks up his first major league win. Chat, we're in first place. We're in first place, chat. Man, tied for first. This is insanity. We're going to trade half of our roster while we're in first place. It's wicked. That's exactly what we're doing, by the way, chat. Player of the month for Glavin. He's Beltran's gone, right? I know. Glavin was 6-0, 43 strikeouts in the 46 innings last month. How many of those walks were Yip related? All of them. All of them for sure. All right. Oh no. No. Can we draft any of these guys? Probably not. Joaquin Gallegos, for example. I'm not even going to bother looking because I know I can't afford any of them. All right. I understand you're upset. I understand you're upset. I do. I really do. Broken off. Dang it, chat. Trade proposal from New York. New York wants to send us Jay Canizaro in return for Luke Hall. That's not anything I have any interest in at all. I don't have any interest in that. The only guys I want to trade are all of my horrible, overpriced veterans. And we're tied for first. 3-way tie for first. Jeff Conine, he's out. He's day-to-day. I don't even know when someone's day-to-day, chat. I don't care. They're day-to-day. Get out of here. Personal message. Mid-season review. I know I said you didn't have to be one of the top teams in the league, but you pushed me a bit harder in the latter part of the season. Anything is possible. Thanks for bringing in Quentin McCracken. I see some improvement where we were before. I'm still looking for a bit more improvement to get us from him to get us a top 6 center fielder, but I can see the upgrade. All right. Jim Harrell's happy. Jeff Jessup? Greg Jessup? We'll see. We might keep you around. You're doing pretty good. Kareem Garcia. Why is everyone trying to get Luke Hall from me? He's an auto-renew guy. He's unhappy. Everyone wants him. Why does everybody want him? Why does everybody want him? That's what I don't understand. Anytime a team wants somebody, I'm curious. When multiple teams want the same player, I get a little weirded out. Well, let's do this then. Let's shop him around. Obviously, he is of interest to multiple teams. Doug Golden. Dougie G. Mark Bellhorn. He's with Detroit. He's got 5 homers, 23 RBIs. Hitting .254. OPS and .733. Ross Ellis is playing where? Big leagues? Yeah. Not doing very well, though. LaTroy Hawkins. He's been terrible. Marty Cordova. 11 homers. .248 average. Not great. Brian Boehringer. Shannon Stewart. .259. 5 homers. 29 RBIs. Gabriel Munoz. 1 for 14. That's not a guy you want to be getting. How's he in the minors? Oh, he hasn't played. Hasn't played in the minors. Okay. Donnie Sadler. Todd Hollinsworth, Jim Newmans. Ivan Hernandez. Chris Wedger. Chris Widger, how many at-bats do you have? 61? He's hitting .361? Interesting. Bob Henley's hitting .364 and 66 at-bats for the Mets. Interesting. Trey Moore. Tony Cancel. Brady Raggio. I feel like we're going to need to piece some of these guys together and make something happen. I don't know how easily we're going to be able to unload. I don't know how easily we're going to be able to unload players for. We may have to look at giving up some big stuff. This is interesting. Whoa! Florida would like to send us 30-year-old Tom Gordon, retaining 95% of the salary, and Keith Fowler for Bob Hamlin. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. It's good. It frees up $340,000. They're literally retaining all of Gordon's salary. I mean, I get it. Giving up Hamlin is a problem because he fills a hole in our lineup. But we get a guy who is a pretty solid reliever. 2.33 ERA this season, .97 whip, 71 Ks and 73. I mean, the dude is legit. I feel like that's a trade I have some interest in. Plus, with Hamlin, he makes $830,000, but he's arbitration eligible, so he's going to get more expensive. And he's 30. Well, and that's the thing. Where we're not taking on any of Gordon's salary, Yeah, maybe we'll shop Hamlin around, actually. That's not a bad idea. And see what people are willing to give up for him. That's a pretty good trade because, again, I agree with who said it. Eric said we could flip Gordon. We don't owe him anything. Florida's paying 95% of his salary. They're just trying to dump him. They're trying to get rid of him. Hamlin's going to be arbitration eligible. So, I mean, he's going to cost us over $1 million next year for a guy who's hitting 239 OPS and 750. Sean Casey. No home runs in 300 minor league at-bats. Where'd that power go? The Doc. Not having a good year, old Doc. Manny Ramirez is in AAA. That's rough. Lee Stevens, he's 30 though. Lee Stevens having a pretty good year though. 23 homers. OPS and over 900. What's he making? 530? He an FA? Arbitration eligible. Going to get 1.7. So we're going to owe him more than Hamlin. But on the right now, he's having a great year. Manny Solis, friggin' Ryan Christensen. Hitting 333. No power. Brant Brown's got some power. He was crushing it in the minors. 8 homers and 40 RBIs. OPS and over 11. Almost OPS and over 1,100. He's still OPS and almost he's 950, 946 since they called him up. 27 though. Interesting. I kind of like this trade. I'm wondering. I have no interest in Keith Fowler. Keith Fowler's he's a minor league guy. He's a low A starter. He's a bum. He's a rookie league guy. Florida. Let's go prospects. What do they got that we could throw in here? Ted Lilly. We get a T. Lils? No, he's just drafted. They don't have much for prospects. Holy moly. They're hurting unit, man. And that's the thing. We could turn around and trade. Gordon makes 2.8, 2.8. He is pricey. But we could turn around and flip him. Or we could keep him and, use him in the bullpen. But, because again, he's costing us nothing. Florida's paying him. We ain't paying him diddly poo nothing. So for us to trade him to another team, it's not gonna cost us anything there either. I like this trade. I like that trade. I like that trade. I'm a fan of that trade. And we just immediately try to shop him around. I got to set... hold Oh my, some big names on the trading block. Holy. Where was it? Oops. See what we get for Gordon. I don't think anyone's going to offer us anything like crazy good. But we might be able to package him with something else. I don't think anyone's really ready to make deal. I mean, it's still early July. Teams are not really desperate just yet. But that's okay. We'll we'll hang on to him. We'll throw him in the middle relief. Arms. Normal usage. Use more often. Use him as a stopper role, maybe. See what we get there. That means we'll have to send somebody down. We need to call up a bat. We need a bat. What's Damon Mashore we're doing down there? 291. Walking a ton. OPS in 843. Kilvio Veras hitting 360. OPS in 950 almost. No. About 910. Which one of those guys is on the 40-man? Veras, Mashore, both. Okay. We'll call Veras up. So when we go back to our lineups. What? No. That's what I want. Let's go here. Action, S bench for object lap. We're only worried about the DH ones. Still looking pretty good. All right. Good. We're gonna have to get creative with the trade deadline trades, chat. We really are. Andy Pettit. Yeah, let's go get Andy Pettit. He's only making $1.8 million for the next ever years. 7.3. Whoa. Like to send us 24-year-old right fielder Jason Markovich for 27-year-old minor league reliever Mike Cather. Well, that's not a deal we're going to make. We could try to negotiate with Beltran. Oh, yeah, right. He doesn't want to talk to us. Forgot about that, chat. Forgot about his absolute, utter hatred of our life force. Am I interested in Travis Fryman? Probably not. Whoa! Philadelphia trying to send us Jeff Kent in return for Tom Glavine. Kent hitting 299, 20 bombs this year. I was just watching Lance McCullers and Carlos Correa play Fortnite on Twitch. Nice. I'm a big fan of Lance McCullers. I really hope that we could do some out-of-the-park stuff with him. That'd be kind of cool. And Correa play both. Nice. I didn't know that that they had a Twitch channel. I've watched some Blake Snell. I've watched Blake Snell a little bit. Oh, cool. Thanks, Fear the Beard. I'll check that out after. Yeah, I've watched Blake Snell a little bit. So they want to send us Jeff Kent. Does this save us any money? ending at the end of the season. Okay, here's an interesting scenario, chat. We could get Jeff Kent, whose contract expires at the end of the year. We could give up 32-year-old Tom Glavine, who's pitching pretty good. 12-4, 2.89 ERA, 137 innings, only a 113 whip. But we would get out of the 3 years we owe him at $18 million. We would get out of the 3 years and $18 million that we owe Tom Glavine. And we would have Jeff Kent for the rest of the year, and then we would have that money available to potentially get ourselves a younger starting pitcher. Something to consider, chat. Are we in a position where we would like to free up that money? Because we'd like to get rid Galarraga. What's his vesting option? 135 games? Dang, he's played every game this season. Ripken's got a vesting option of 135 games. He's played every game this season. No, he hasn't. He's been hurt. He's only played 68. But he's been getting better. We got to move the two of them. We got to get this money out of here. These three guys, Galarraga, Ripken, and Estachio, all three of them have to go. But the first thing we have to consider, chat, is what we're going to do with this Glavine thing. Do we dump Glavine and see what free that money up and see what we can do? I'm still shocked by the 49-35 record too, and to be honest, Eric, I'm trying not to think too much about it because we have lingering problems beyond that, which worry me. That problem being that we have no money. We're up in our ticket prices. We're second in attendance. Second in attendance. I'm shocked by the record too. We're in first place. By the way, we're selling out every game at home. Look at the sellouts. We're selling out every game. We're up to 650. Let's go. Like, we're selling out every game. But we're not making any money. We are losing money. So we're going to have to figure out what to do. The thing I'm worried about is that we trade Tom Glavine, we pick up Jeff Kent, he leaves at the end of the season, and then we can't spend that money because we end up having to put it back into the budget. Maybe we'll look at trading Glavine in the offseason. Maybe we keep Glavine for now, and we look at trading him in the offseason. If we end up winning a World Series or something ridiculous. That's the thing. In theory, it works, right? You trade Glavine, you get rid of that $18 million. Kent's gone at the end of the year. You can re-sign him if we can get there. Maybe there's a young pitcher available. Again, Pedro Martinez, currently slated to be available. Pedro Martinez is slated to be available in the offseason. Paul O'Neill for Tim Salmon. Again, that's not a good deal. He's owed a ton of money. He's owed $20.5 million. We owe Salmon a lot of money too. Another 5 years at $45 million. But he keeps hitting 292 with this kind of production, and that's not bad. More walks than strikeouts. He's OPS in 892. He's got 2.5 WAR. That's not bad. If I'm going to trade Tim Salmon, it's not going to be for Paul O'Neill. No offense. Do I want first baseman Mo Vaughn? No. No, not particularly. Still one game up. Interested in Andy Bennis? No. Scott Rowland? No. How do I stop getting those? We're getting those every single day. First team in the division at 50 wins. That's good. Creating baseball cards must be the All-Star announcements. Interested in Ken Caminiti? Yes, it's 1998. Caminiti was the boss. Here's the All-Star Game rosters. Final fan voting for the NL. We didn't have anybody even crack the top 3 at a position, I don't think. Here's the All-Star Game rosters. There's the AL. AL has Rolando Arroyo, Francisco Cordova, Bobby Jones, Pedro Martinez. Pedro Martinez, man. Free agent at the end of the year. Wonder if we could trade for him and then get exclusive negotiating rights. He's 14-2 with a 2.18 ERA right now. Eric Milton, Rick Reed, Kurt Schilling, Rick Krivda, Albie Lopez, Michael Jackson, Ricardo Rincon, Mariano Rivera, Paul Spoljaric, Sandy Alomar Jr., Todd Hundley, Jason Kendall, Tony Clark, Frank Thomas, Roberto Alomar, Ronnie Bellier, Jeff Kent, Chuck Knobloch, Jose Vidro, Scott rolling, baby. Nomar Garcia Parra, Brian Giles, Sean Green, Bernie Williams, Vladimir Guerrero, and Manny Ramirez. In the NL, Kevin Brown, Alex Fernandez. Hey, Vancouver's Tom Glavine. Our first All-Star. Greg Maddux, Dave Malicki, Chan-Ho Park, John Smoltz, Tom Gordon. Hey, he's on our team. Matt Whiteside, Rigo Beltran, Jason Christensen, Trevor Hoffman, Antonio Osuna, and Vancouver's Paul Quantrill. So we have 3 All-Stars. Michael Barrett, Javi Lopez, Mike Piazza, Jeff Bagwell, Edgar Martinez, Jim Thome, Craig Biggio, Vinny Castilla, John Valentine, Alex Rodriguez, Barry Bonds, Shane Spencer, Ken Griffey Jr., Juan Gonzalez, Raul Mondesi, Larry Walker, Bobby Bonilla. So we have 3 All-Stars. Glavine, who's 12-4 with a 306. Paul Quantrill, 4-2, 20 saves and a 2.08 ERA. And Tom Gordon, who we traded for, which is fine. Like, I wonder what we would have to do to get this done. No one? Still nobody can know. There's no one we have that would make this work. I'm just spitballing here, chat. Like, can we throw Ankiel in there? No. And Mike Lowell. Oh, man. What do we have to give up? I'm just thinking here. I'd have to give up Tom Glavine, Odalis Perez, and Mike Lowell to get Pedro Martinez, whose contract expires at the end of the season. I mean, I think we'll probably just hang on to that with what we got. All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for tonight's stream. We're going to leave off at the All-Star game. So that means next week we will be going through the trade deadline. We have a lot to think about over the next 7 days. I hope you guys come next Tuesday night with your ideas and how we can somehow financially make this team viable. And we're in the division lead right now. So the fact that we're talking about selling the majority of our team while we're in first place seems like a bit of a ridiculous thing, but that's where we're at right now, chat. As always, guys, make sure you follow us all over. First of all, follow us right here, twitch.tv/OOTP Developments. We hit 1,500 followers just the other day, so thank you guys so much for that. You guys are the real MVPs for making that happen. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/OTP Baseball, twitter.com/OTP Perfect Team as well, if Perfect Team is your jam. Facebook.com/OTP Baseball, YouTube.com/OTP Developments. Just follow us all over those places. Guys, listen, what you want to do right now, listen, this is going to be a little bit of free advice for those of you who have stuck it out here for the hour and 48 minutes that we've been live. If you do not subscribe to our newsletter, you should go to otpdevelopments.com, sign up for the newsletter right now. Because if you do not have a copy of Out of the Park Baseball 19, boys, oh boys, do we have something for you soon. That's going to do it for me, guys. As always, I have been Kris Jardine, a.k.a. Snaggle J, Associate Community Manager for Out of the Park Baseball. And until next time, keep swinging for the fences.